It's almost 20 years since the government introduced the baby bonus.
I did encourage parents to have one for mum, one for dad and one for the country.
A cash payment designed to encourage people to have more children. The bumper number of babies born in the years that followed are now coming of age.
And sometimes they just I feel like, yeah, we listen to you guys, but it's more just, okay, tick a box. I feel like they don't genuinely care what we have to say or take it into account.
They're part of Gen Z. Many will be voting for the first time in the coming state election. And the demographic shift means they'll have a bigger say in which party will form government. In New South Wales, the age group known as the Millennials now make up 21% of the population, just behind the post-war baby boomers. If you add in Generation X, Gen Z and Gen Alpha into the mix, you can see the under 40s have edged in front, now making up for 51% of the population. That all translates into more power at the ballot box for young voters. So what are the issues they care about?
Climate action.
Probably mental health.
Environmental issues.
The cost of living obviously is a massive issue.
Right now my biggest concern is housing.
In regional areas, the shortage of affordable housing has reached crisis point. University student Tyler Clements lives with his parents in Maitland.
It's impossible these days. We're going to be living with our parents till we're 30.
After paying bills, he barely has any money left over.
It's horrible, to be honest. Looking and seeing people who have houses already and knowing I'll never sort of be able to own that.
We're seeing increasing wealth disparity and inequality across all age groups now.
The housing crunch in the regions is being made much worse by an influx of professionals who have been priced out of Sydney.
I'm here in Penrith in Western Sydney. This electorate has one of the highest percentages of young people in the state. It's also one of the most marginal seats, one that the Liberals will be fighting to hold on to and Labor will be fighting to win. Millennials and Gen Z could well decide the outcome here. So what are the things that will influence their vote?
The environment, trying to keep that kind of sustainable, healthy.
Free uni.
I think rights for people that identify in the LGBTQIA community.
I'm thinking environmental concerns, I'm thinking transport concerns and sustainability in development.
So are the politicians listening?
I think there's a continual lack of attention paid to the youth vote by the major parties.
Party leaders have taken to social media platforms to communicate with young voters. They don't always hit the mark.
Can't believe that it's finally me and you and you and me, just us and your friend Steve.
Some, though, are cutting through.
It's proving tough at U12, we're running around.
U12.
This video from Chris Minns has 73,000 likes. But do young people trust the messengers?
I think generally maybe a 6.5 out of 10, but I do think it depends who you're talking about.
I trust the voting system, but as individuals, I'm not sure. I'd like a bit more transparency.
I think they want to have a lot of trust. They're really looking to, they want to know how to influence decisions that get made about them.
Baby boomers own more than half the nation's wealth. As the economic divide widens, young voters are questioning whether governments are really looking after their interests.
Certainly that's the sense over the last few years, is that they are serving someone else.
So what exactly are the major parties offering young voters?
It's our government, the Liberals, with a plan to get rid of stamp duty, to help young people get their keys to the great Australian dream faster.
Everything from renting to first home buyers to cultural institutions like this one and promoting live music.
We understand that we need to put in place rent controls. We understand that we need to stop coal and gas so we can deal with the climate crisis. And we also get it that actually the intergenerational inequality is real.
Millennials and Gen Z will deliver their verdict on polling day.